Hello, planner peeps. And today is a bonus video, I guess. And we are gonna go through my craft room, I guess you would call it. It's really my office. We're gonna go through my office, and you're gonna get to see sort of how I organize things. And I hope that you enjoy. From sort of like a macro scale, we have a cart that goes into my desk and window, and then a sort of organizational unit over there. But let's start with the cart. So, sort of just a pan down here. On top, we have all of my stickers. They are in I just completely missed. They're in alphabetical order. Here they're organized by sort of the colored band because that's what I remember them by. That's CD crying because she wants to go outside. Then on this level, we have some of the Mambi sticks, some sort of little miscellaneous tape runners, and I've got paper clips in here, binder clips in there, as well as some sort of tiny punches. And then on the bottom level is just my Happy Planner punch, my paper cutter. As you can see, I am missing a blade in one of them. I've been wanting to sort of replace that. And then my Staples arc punch. And if we sort of move over to the underlayer of the desk, this is where I keep all of my like sentimental things. And then here we have wax paper, which should surprise no one. And sort of, I have all of this nice under desk storage. So I have props down here. I also have some cards that I like to use for like if I'm writing a thank you card. All of my sort of work stuff, but I also keep my Avery label paper here, my ukulele, and a trash can, which is only empty because I emptied it like 5 seconds ago. Now for the desk itself, I have this really nice Happy Planner sticker storage, and this I use for my loose sticker sheets. Here in the middle, I just have like some bumper stickers, and then in the back, I keep some from like shops that I've bought. Additionally, I also have some like backgrounds over here. Before I got this desk, I was a lot more into backgrounds. Now I'm a little bit less so. Then there's the fake plant that is often seen in my videos or my Instagram posts because it's the closest plant to me. I just grab it and put it in. Then I have washi here, so I've got the thick stuff and the thin stuff. And, oops, he's gotta move that a little bit. And then I have some sort of like individual ones down there. I also keep this, so I have my phone charger because, let's be clear, if you're on the gram, if you know, you know. But I also keep my project pad up here just to use whenever I need to. Then we have a Lotsa storage unit. And so they were really nice and they sent this to me. But here's where I have Sharpies, I have a watercolor brush pen, I have X-Acto knives, I've got scissors. I think I have a chalk marker in there. I have all my jelly roll pens, and I have tweezers. Then we sort of move on. I'm gonna sit down. Ooh. So we move on to, you can see me in the reflection. This is sort of the main desk area. And so what I keep here is all of the pens and like markers and stuff that coordinates with my spreads so that I'm using each week. And then I also, this is the computer that I edit my videos on, and so I've got some cords, some blue light glasses, some AirPods, not a big deal. On the actual desk itself, I'm gonna stand up so you can see, there is a lot of space. We have tons of space. So I've got my to-do list for the day. Over here, I have my dashboard planner, which is always open, just sitting right there. I have my tripod that I use for the overhead videos. And then I have my entire pen collection. So I get asked, I'm gonna sit on my desk and hope that I don't break it. I get asked a lot like what pens I'm using. So if it's a black pen, it is always a Pilot Juice. I just really like their flow. I've recently got into the zebra click arts, and by into, I mean I bought all of them, which I regret a little bit, but, you know, whatever. Then we have the Tombow Twin Tone pens. So they have a fine liner on one side and a felt tip on the other, and so honestly, they're pretty good. Like, I really enjoy the range of colors, and I find myself sort of reaching for them a lot. And then we have the Sharpie S Notes, which I initially was sort of like super excited about, and now I don't reach for them almost at all, because I have my mild liner collection, which over here, right, I had a few too many highlighters for everything, so it looks a little more disorganized. I also have the mild liner brush pens, and my personal favorite, the passion markers from Passion Planner. They are so good. Now, pens aside, right, I like to keep them all out in the open where I can reach them and I can see them. Oh, it's perfect. I've been watching the home edit lately, so part of me is like, maybe I should arrange it in rainbow order, but I don't think I'm actually going to do that. Up here, there is actually more pens. So I have my Tombow collection. They're organized technically in color order, but more predominantly in number order, because they all have a little number on the side of them. So that way I can just check. Let's see. I have my acrylographs here that I haven't used yet, but I bought them for my bullet journal. And then over here is where I keep a lot of the accessories. So I have dashboards, I have some of the sticky notes, envelopes mostly. This is where I've been keeping all the envelopes, and sort of miscellaneous ephemera. Before we go lower, I want to show you what's in these drawers. So these used to be completely full. Then I've done some editing since. But this top drawer is entirely sticky notes. Like, it's literally all the sticky notes. And I used to keep these in my Lhasa storage, but I found that I wouldn't use them because I couldn't see them. So now they're here, and we'll see if I start using them more. Then, whoopsies, these got a little shifted, I guess. But this is where I keep my fine liners. I honestly don't reach for these very much. So if these are still around, the next time I do like an unhaul, they might be going, but I really enjoy them. I also have, I think, like 100 or something, maybe 50. 50 sounds more like a right number, of the Crayola Super Tips, which are really fun. They're sort of like, they're like a cheap version of a Tombow, and they come in a lot more colors for a lot cheap. But I really enjoy these. I use them in my bullet journal. And then finally, at the bottom. Okay, let's see, what do we got down here? I have some Arteza watercolor brush pens that I really enjoy. Oh, this one's kind of all tuckered up, but that's fine. I also have some Arteza watercolors, and I have a little to-do list and a pen case in there. It's a calculator pen case. I really love it. Oh, God. Okay. I started pushing this in and then ended up pushing the entire thing. That was bad. Okay. I also have my college diploma right there. Now, scooting down a little bit, we're going to go over here to these drawers. So, first drawer is calculators, and I have these knock-knock pads that sometimes I use. I also have my favorite pencil case here. This is honestly just literally full of pencils right now, but it's big enough to fit a Tombow, and it zips. I've got correction tape in there. It's fabulous. Now, the second drawer, honestly, is kind of like I just threw things in here because I didn't know where they would go. And I have some colored Pilot Juice pens that I'm not sure if they're going to make the cut and stay around. I also have the Happy Planner Daily extension pack. Because I just wasn't sure where to keep it, and so I wanted it to be close to me so I could use it. And then in the bottom, I've just got some documents. But, you know, they used to be stored under my bookcase that was in here, and now they're not, so that's cool. So, next up, we've got my glorious storage unit. Over here is where I keep my cutting mat, and honestly, it's so convenient for filming because I just lean over now and grab it. I also have some watercolor paper. I think this is a drawing pad and a old Happy Planner calendar. It's technically not old, I'm just not using it. So now, so down here, this is kind of like the planner graveyard. It's planners that either I finished or I gave up on. So I have my Skinny Classic, I have my Undated Fitness, which honestly, that could come back any day. I've got an Enlightenment Planner, I have my Teresa Collins Gratitude Journal. Those are all sort of like dead. And then over here, this is sort of the more interesting stuff. So I like to keep the covers of planners that I like, and if I didn't use them, I still have the dividers too. And then here, this is like my household planner. So I've got like my budget stuff in there from last year. I have every budget spread basically that I've ever made in there. And then similar, this planner right here is where I keep like inserts that I made that I liked because I think they're cool. And then this is my 2019 planner. That's the planner I used last year. Over here, I have all of my happy notes because I wanted to keep them all in one place. And I keep the sort of smaller ones in the back. That way I don't lose them. They used to be sorted by like the style of grid paper that they use, but now they're just sort of in there. All of these bins are from At Home, and I really like them. Oof, I'm gonna try not to hit my head on the tripod. Now this one I need to fix a little bit, so I'm gonna do that on camera while I talk about it. This is where I keep all my filler paper. So in the notebooks themselves, you can see sort of like I go, oh well, that's Planner Babe, and this is probably Homebody. But in the planners themselves, I keep all of the big loose paper that I could fit in there. And then I have some half sheets and some minis. This is actually from Staples. I should probably get rid of those because I don't actually use them. Ooh, yeah, that's going at you. I'm glad that you have cinematic prowess here. Then in this one, I can open it. So I have all of my Happy Planner block pads. I also have 2 Archer and Olive pads that are perforated there so you can tear them off, and Happy Planner journals, and another sort of little notepad here, as well as some of these cute, this isn't a Happy Planner, but I just really love it. It's from boygirlparty.com. I don't know what that is, but you know, just sort of anything pad based goes there. And then one level higher, I have my discs, I have my HP Sprocket, and I have my microphone, which honestly Gil uses it more than I do now, but back when I did voiceovers, I had that. And then this is my current planners. So you can see, I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit. It's really close to my desk. So I have my new teacher planner, I have my current planner. Oh wait, oh, this is actually, oh no, one of these has metal discs. Oh, it's this one. So this one is my gratitude. This one is my planner for next year, which I'm really excited about. This is just a journal, and then this is my bullet journal. So that's the tour, basically. So, if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. If you want to comment, go ahead and leave one down below. There are, you know, I'm sorry for my poor cinematography skills, but you know, the big problem here is that I'm using an iPad. But also let me know if you want to see more of these sort of like actually me videos rather than just my hands. And happy planning!